Are you looking for the perfect suburb in Greenville, South Carolina? Then you should make sure you add Simpsonville to your list. My wife and I both lived in Simpsonville in the past, and I want to share with you all of the great things about living in Simpsonville. Hi, I'm Evan Whaley, your favorite Greenville realtor. Let's go ahead and hop into everything you need to know about Simpsonville. The first thing we want to start with is how close in proximity you are to things. What makes Simpsonville really special is, depending on where you're at, you're a 20 to 30 minute drive from downtown Greenville. So to have a more budget-friendly option for housing compared to living in the downtown area, that's a huge plus. Some other things that make Simpsonville special from a driving perspective is you're about 15 to 20 minutes away from the airport. For someone who travels a lot for work or travels a lot for fun, this is a great location for you. Beyond that, Simpsonville is really close to a lot of shopping amenities. We have two main shopping areas. We have Fairview Road, which is on the southern end of Simpsonville, and then we also have Woodruff Road area, which is closer to the Five Forks area. Pretty much anything you would ever want or need, from everything from your big box stores also to your local retailers, are all there in those two areas. Something else that I can share with you from personal experience that we really loved about living in Simpsonville is that it has quick access to 385 and 85 for most of the area. When we lived there, we just loved that we could hop on 385, we could get into downtown Greenville, we could get to work really quickly, but also if we were taking weekend trips to Charlotte or Atlanta or Charleston, it was just very effective and efficient just to hop on the interstate and get there really quickly. Another thing that makes Simpsonville so special is its downtown scene. Simpsonville's downtown has grown a ton in the last few years. They have so many different local restaurants, local shops. There's a park down there that actually offers disc golf. The fire department and the police department are down there as well, just making people feel very comforted whenever they're walking the downtown streets. The downtown just offers a lot for so many different types of people, no matter what your interests are. Another area where people like to gather is in Heritage Park. That area offers your traditional park with your swing sets. It has several different baseball fields, and you have an amphitheater where several concerts happen during the summer. The next thing that people really love about this suburb is the community feel that it has. When you've got a lot of friendly neighbors and you've got a lot of very iconic neighborhoods in our area, that just really makes it special. You see that a lot of the communities will come together in this area and do things like 4th of July parades, they'll do Christmas parties, they'll do so many things to gather everyone in their community together and just really create that close-knit feel. The downtown in Simpsonville does a lot of different community gatherings as well, just giving the opportunity to bring people together. Something else that people really appreciate about this suburb is it has some of the top-rated schools in all of Greenville County. Two other things that I find that people really love about living in the Simpsonville area is how the neighborhoods are built there. What I mean by that is not only are they tight-knit, but also they tend to build larger homes. So for people who need more space, they need more square footage in their home, they need a home office, they need space for all their family members, it's a great option. Another thing that's a huge factor is people love the community amenities in some of the neighborhoods in Simpsonville. You've got everything from dog parks to a traditional park to pools to so many other things that are just a benefit for so many different types of people. So of course there is no perfect place to live, and I want to be truthful with you on this channel and make sure you know the pros and the cons of living in a specific area. The two things that I hear that people have complaints about living in Simpsonville, the first has to be population density. Simpsonville is the most densely populated suburb in our entire area here in the upstate. What that simply means is there's a lot of people, neighborhoods, that builds congestion. So that leads to point number two. The next thing that I would say that people have a complaint with is, of course, if you have so many people living in an area, you have some traffic pattern issues that you face. Especially when you're on Fairview Road or on Woodruff, or when you're traveling during peak times, you're just gonna experience more traffic. Now, I will say traffic is such a subjective thing. Traffic to us and living here in Greenville may be totally different than what someone is used to in a place like New York City. It is very different and it varies, and I find that some people come here and they say you guys don't have any traffic at all because of what they're used to, and some people, they're coming from smaller cities and they do feel like the traffic is more congested. I can say in those two areas, traffic tends to be more dense and tends to be a little bit tougher to navigate than some of the other areas of town. Overall, Simpsonville is a phenomenal place to live. There's so many amazing things about living in Simpsonville. Those are the two takeaways that I hear from clients and the two reasons why people would consider maybe not moving there. But there's so many other benefits that can typically outweigh those. If you have any questions about moving to the Simpsonville area, please reach out to us. Our team would love to help you.